Now, what are some of the questions that the consul might ask? Number 1, why do you want to go to the US? Okay, this means what is your intention of traveling to the US? As teachers, of course, we would say, I am going to be teaching in Manning High School. I will be teaching math in Riverdale. I will be the new science teacher of Westminster High School, for example. Just be truthful in your answers. Okay, which brings us to question number 2. They might ask you where you are going to teach. So, of course, you should know the school that you will be assigned in. If it's going to be easy for you to memorize the address of the school, then do so. Next probable question that they'd ask is, what grade level or what subjects are you going to teach? So make sure that you have reviewed the job assignment that was given you. Okay, question number 4, tell me about your teaching experience. Okay, this part is going to be very easy. It's going to be a breeze. Just speak from your heart and just be honest. Question number 5 would be, who is your sponsor? Okay, so mention the agency that you used to go to the US, the one that sponsored you. It might be FACES, it might be EPI, it might be TPG, it might be any other sponsoring agency that you have. Question number 6, who is paying for your expenses while in the US? And of course, your answer should be yourself. You can say, I will be teaching there, I'll be working as a teacher, and so I'll have my salary to pay for my expenses. Question number 7, is your family coming with you? Now, this is a very tricky question. We are usually given a chance to settle down first, to acclimatize first, before we may be allowed to bring in our family. So you can say, no, I'm going to the US alone. My family might come after a year or when I am settled. Okay, question number 8. Do you intend to abandon your life here in the Philippines and stay for good in the US? Now, as you know, J1 visa is a non-immigrant visa. So you should say that no, I have my own house here, for example, or I have my own car. We run a small business. Or you can also say, my kids are studying here. My kids are in high school, my kids are in college, so I don't intend to abandon my life in the Philippines. I understand that my visa in the US is non-immigrant visa, or that we need to go back to the Philippines after 3 years. Okay, question number 9 is also a very tricky question, and it says, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Now again, our visa is a non-immigrant visa, bear that in mind. So you can say 10 years from now, I might have more kids, or for those people who are single, you might say 10 years from now, I might be married with kids of my own, and I'll be teaching in a public school in the Philippines where I can share what I have learned from my experience in the US. And question number 10, what are some rights that you have while working in the US? Now remember that you were given the booklet outside, and that's where you get all the rights. So very simple rights, like you are going to be paid for all the work hours that you're working. You shouldn't be doing jobs that are not in your job description, things like that. Now there might be some personal questions like, are you married? Do you have kids? Okay, so just be truthful, just be honest in the way that you answer such questions. You might also be asked for the money that you have in the bank, some of your properties. I was very lucky not to be asked about this, but if you are going to be asked, then just be truthful still, just always be honest, and make sure that whenever you say something, that it is backed by documents. Make sure that you have the papers that can support your claims. Okay, now, if your visa is denied, then your passport will be given back to you by the consul. The consul is also going to give you a form stating the reasons or the probable reasons why your visa application is denied. Now, if you are very lucky and your visa is approved, then you'll hear these words from the consul. Congratulations, your visa is approved. Then the consul will have to hold on to your passport because they'll have to stick your visa on your passport. Alright, that's it for today. Make sure that you subscribe, you hit that bell button, and that you come back for more helpful videos that I'll be making for all those teachers who'd like to also teach here in the US. Sa muli, ito po ang inyong gurong Pinoy na nagsasabing, maliit man na butil na mga kaalaman, ang dulo nito ay malaking kaginhawaan. Maraming salamat po. Good night from the US.